All right, so I just want to talk about specifics on the data table here. The net force, to calculate that, you're just taking the magnetic force minus the friction force. So 1 minus 0 would be 1. And I wrote that up here so you don't forget. So net force is magnetic force minus friction force. A few times on this data table, it's going to happen where your friction force is greater than your magnetic force. You don't have to do anything on here to change the friction force. If you have the air turned off and you're using a heavier slider, the friction force is greater. So the 250 gram slider, there's more friction than there is with the 100 gram slider. You don't have to do anything to change that. It just happens. So you don't have to change a setting to change this. So you've got a negative now. The problem with that is you have to have your on-screen keyboard going in order to input a negative. So we're going to show you here how you would do that. There's two different ways to do it, or two different versions.
So you would come down here to your settings, and some people will have accessibilities right here. You scroll down until you see the on-screen keyboard, click on it, go back, and then you should be able to go here and go right here, and it should pop up. Make sure all caps is off.
And then the other way to access the on-screen keyboard, if you've got a different version.
For me, is you have to go down here, go to your settings, search on-screen keyboard, then you're going to have to turn it on up here, close out, and click it down here at the bottom.
All right, and then